Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back with another Catch a Monster tips and tricks. So for this tips and tricks video, I thought it'd be fitting to obviously start off with the digging event. So if you guys don't already know, you need to actually beat rifts and dungeons to actually get necro coins. Obviously you can get coins from monsters as well, like just from AFK farming monsters, but you obviously don't get like, you know, the same amounts. Examples are like from what I've done so far is whenever you clear a rift, you get about 10 coins. Yeah, you do get 10 coins. Sorry about that. You get 10 coins from rifts and 600 coins for completing dungeons. That could vary because I did defeat a nightmare dungeons. So that could vary with like easy, normal and stuff like that. So but yeah, so from whenever I completed the nightmare dungeon, I did get 600 coins. And also, if you guys don't already know, the dungeon shop in the Delve Trials is actually where the two of the best balls in the game are in the game. If you come over here, there is obviously the where is it? The sky feather ball, as you can see here. Let's see, I don't actually have it, but I will throw up a picture of it right here. This ball is, I believe, 90 grand, 90,000 coins right here, currency and whatnot. It's the best ball in the game because it gives the 50% luck. I believe it's like a 2.8x multiplier for the catching. Okay, sorry. I believe it's a 2.9. Sorry about that. And then also, if you ever need to know codes, you can see the majority of them. Like whenever an update happens or so happens, you can always see the codes like pop up from right here. This is where the game news is. This is also whenever like the update releases, it'll always show like the update logs right here, so you always know what they changed, what they did. Sometimes you have to find out little secrets here and there, but you know, obviously this just tells you the general idea of what was changed. Over here is all the codes. Now whenever they first update, these codes will slowly update because they don't tend to release all their codes on one day. They release their codes like kind of one by one to kind of like, you know, make you play the game a bit more. And also they changed up some of the digging event as well, so now when you are shovel hunting and you like get nothing, basically you will sometimes get a you will get 100 currency back, like necro coins. But you know, obviously it is a chance, I believe. The odds seem pretty good to me because when I was doing it literally just earlier, I was getting, I would say probably like 70% of the time I was getting them. So I don't know, but that that's just me. So another thing about like on update days, if you are kind of new to the game and you're like kind of just like playing the game, you just found out about secrets and like recipes and everything else, the newest monsters will always have the recipes right here. It'll be under evolution pack, and as you can see here, we need 8 verdant wardens, 30 refined ground gems, and 20 fire gems. Now these are all the requirements you need to actually get I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the evolution of Night Shroud. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Or Night Veil. Sorry, not Night Shroud. Night Veil. And this is the Void version. That's why he's white. But I will show you the regular version right here. Obviously, the Void version is way better than the regular Night Veil. But from what I would do personally, if I was one of the devs, is because, example like Navizgon. Navizgon is a legendary, so when he turns into Maragon, that's actually his mythic form. So I'm excited to see if they introduce a secret form for Maragon. You see what I'm saying? Because like you see how all the mythic, like the bosses and everything, like Celestide or Tidevex, I mean, when he was getting an evolution, he was already a mythic. So what I'm assuming is gonna happen is if they play their cards right, which I hope they do, Maragon will eventually get a secret form and, you know, potentially be incredible. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, obviously this is just hypothesis and just my personal opinion on it. I hope they do that though. That'd be really cool. But yeah, also if you guys are like obviously new, you get a daily chest every single day, around the same time whenever you first claim it. It gives you a timer, so it's like after 24 hours you obviously, like, you know, get it again. That's why it's a daily chest. It's just really nice to have, because sometimes some people don't know, but when you open up your daily chest, you actually have a chance to get another daily chest from the daily chest. And I think my record is probably like 4 daily chests in a row, where I open one, it has another one, I open one, it has another one, open one, it has another one. And it's not just giving me the chests alone, it's also giving me like a bunch of sometimes it gives me gems, sometimes it gives me hatch potions. But yeah, it just varies, honestly. It's still like a luck type of thing. Another thing is, on top of the daily chest, you can also like claim your like daily tower thing as well. Obviously the thing resetted not too long ago, so I'm only on layer 11 because I just didn't want to AFK it, to be totally honest. I'll probably get to that a bit later, but for this, if you go to view your rank rewards, you can actually see what you ranked last season. I was on the leaderboard. The leaderboard was crazy cracked, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so I hopefully am able to hit the current season this time. But yeah, so over here if you click last season, you can claim whatever like you were ranked last time. If you don't really like play the endless spire like that, or you are new to the game, I believe you'd probably just get about 6k of those gems, which you can then use at the Spire shop over here to buy like a whole bunch of things. Personally, I think buying the shadow cube egg from here is a bit of a scam, because 15k gems is just not worth it personally. I would personally buy some pet snacks, maybe like 5, maybe like 4 or 3, depending on how much you farm. Some chaos potions if you really need it, like really need it, but I don't really recommend getting it this way. You can craft them, so yeah. But there's also restock tickets if you're really trying to hit that like the ball that I was telling you about. The forge coins as well, which are really nice because you can potentially get a secret gear, which you can then like obviously you know, they're just pretty OP gears. But yeah, the main thing you want to be buying though, in my opinion, is the potential serums, because with the potential serums you can actually enhance your monsters all the way over here. You guys already know the process if you've seen some of my tips and tricks videos already. So yeah, this is the enhancement thing, plus 10s. Plus 10 is the max you can get them, so if you ever were confused on like people having plus 10s next to their monsters names, that's what that means. Another thing is the shiny and huge, like the mutations and everything else. So over here, if you are really trying to get the mutation extractor and stuff like that, I will tell you right now, all of the mutations, only 2 of them can be naturally, only 2 of them can be naturally found. What I mean by that is like, you notice huge and shiny, these 2 are the only ones that can be found every single time you kill a monster. So if you kill a monster, it always has a chance to get a shiny or huge on it. Now, Bloodlet and Fairy are the only 2 mutations that need a weather. So example, you need the Blood Moon to get a Bloodlet, and I believe you need I forget what the name of the weather is for the Fairy one, but you need a specific weather for a Fairy as well. So with that, you are able to actually get the, you know, Bloodlet, Fairy, you know, stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, corruption is not in the game yet. It's kind of just being teased at the moment, so don't even worry about that. Another thing is a nice little tip for like free-to-play players is when on the front page of Roblox, you can actually get your own private servers. Like this is what I used to do a lot whenever I was like, you know, not paying for private servers and whatnot. But yeah, this is what I personally do a lot of the time. So let me just drag it over here. So yeah, right here. If you guys can see this, so when you're on the front page of Catch a Monster, right, you see all this, etc. You see the about, store, and servers. So what you want to do is click servers. You want to scroll down until you find the number of players, descending, etc., etc. So you just want to find descending, right? If you click descending, click ascending, you can actually go into, like, you can see a bunch of like servers where there's only 1 person in the server. So yes, it's not completely a private server, but it is a server where you can whatchamacallit, you can basically farm it by itself. Alright, this guy's following me. But yeah, so basically those are just nice ways to kind of just go into the everything else. So let me just alright, anyways, But yeah, so that's just a nice way for free-to-play players to kind of just, you know, get the private server experience, if that makes sense. Let's go over here. Get the private server experience. So it's a really nice way to grind, but just be warned that, like, obviously if you AFK overnight, there is like a probably a guaranteed chance that when you wake up, there will be a ton of people probably farming the same thing you're farming. But obviously that's just that just kind of comes with it. But yeah, another thing is, like, another like free to play player tip is when you have friends in your server, you get an increased luck. So as you can see here, if you are friends with everyone in the server, so that is a max of 12 people. 12 people in a server, not including you, well, including you. So not including you, it would be 11 times 5, so that would be 55% friend luck. I think I heard someone say it capped out at 25% friend luck. I'm not too sure on that one, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it caps at 25%, because I think 55% friend luck would be kind of insane, but you know, feel free to correct me in the comments. Let's see, I think that's probably all for the tips and tricks, guys. But yeah, guys, sorry for not being so active. After my vacation trip, I did end up going to visit my older brother, so yeah, that's why I wasn't really super active. So I hope this video makes up for it, guys, and if you guys do enjoy my content, please leave a like, share, and subscribe. And in my description is my Discord link, and will also be all the codes. But yeah, obviously I just showed you all the codes right here. But yeah, guys, if you guys do want to, like, you know, keep yourself aware of all my content whenever it comes out, and just stuff like that in general, my Discord is always open. What is it, if you need help with anything like dungeons, monsters, just information in general, like, you know, people in my Discord will always help you. My helpers are very active as well. I try to be active as much as possible. I haven't really been active too often recently, but I will try to get back on the grind, guys. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.